Hello, welcome to CC Cycle 2, Week 12. This is what we did for Community Day this week. I'll go through the timeline and do the hand motions quickly, and then we'll move on. So for timeline, so Genghis Khan is a G, and we're going to put a flat on our hands, and then salute for rules the Mongols. So Genghis Khan rules the Mongols. And then England's Magna Carta. England is where you have a flat hand and then you grab it. And then Magna, kind of like it's great because it's magnificent. And then Carta, you know how we had law, it was the L, it's going to be Carta with a C, so Magna Carta. So it goes England's Magna Carta. And then Ottoman Empire, we're just going to make an O and we're going to go in a circle. So Ottoman Empire. Marco Polo's journey to China, so just like the game, we're going to hide and seek. So Marco Polo's journey to China, and China has the jackets, so we're going to do the buttons like the Chinese jackets. So Marco Polo's journey to China, that was off key. 100 Years War and the Black Death, and so we simplified it a little bit. It should be 1C for 100, but we just did 100 Years War, and then the Black Death, we just kind of like, it's choke yourself. And so the 100 Years War, the Black Death, and then the Renaissance is the time of rebirth, and so we just touch our stomach, and then we have our baby. So it's Renaissance, and then China's Ming Dynasty. So again, we'll do the buttons on the coat, and then we're gonna like layer, like you're layering a wall. So it's gonna be China's Ming Dynasty. And that is timeline. For math, we did something a little fun because we are learning measurements with teaspoons and tablespoons this week. And so we learned that 3 teaspoons go into 1 tablespoon. So each the kids had a chance to measure out 3 teaspoons and got to see how full the tablespoon was. And then 2 tablespoons equals 1 fluid ounce. And so they were able to measure out 2 tablespoons of water. And then we just dumped it in a little bowl so that they could see how much water is 1 ounce. And then for Latin, it's the same as last week, the first conjugation, future perfect tense, so it's to the tune of the Happy Birthday song. So, ero, eris, erit, eramus, eritus, errant, first conjugation, future perfect tense. And, so we just sang that together, and then again, we're still on indefinite pronouns for our English, and this one we just did little finger puppets and chanted them together with some silly voices. And so it's everybody, everyone, everything, few, many, more, most, and neither. And then we also had some googly eyes playing with that too. And so we did that for both English and Latin. For science this week, I had each of the kids go ahead and point to each of these. So it's, what are some other bodies of the solar system? And so we have comets, asteroids, meteoroids, and meteorites. And so we just kind of went through, each of the kids had a chance to point to it. For geography, we just pointed to the letters on the map. I have them just the first letter of each spelled out or wrote out here. And so we have the White Sea, which kind of looks like a W up here. We had Barents Sea, which is up here. Then we had the Black Sea, that's kind of like a sideways B in black. And then Caspian Sea, kind of looks like a C. I think it's right here, and then it kind of has a little bit of a tail, but that's Caspian Sea. And then the Aral Sea, and I had the A covering up the sea. So that was geography. So for history this week, it's tell me about the Battle of Waterloo. And so we just used some silly voices and either finger puppets or the googly eyes. And so here's some hand motions if you want to practice those at home. Napoleon Bonaparte is E for Emperor Le Sache of the French Empire, and the French is okay. And then was defeated, and so defeated is like this, defeated. And then at the battle, so we're going to draw our sword of Waterloo, and then you take a drink. By the British General Wellington, and so we're going to salute for General, and then W for Wellington, and his allies soon after the War of 1812 in the United States. And that's just your hand on your heart. Okay, and that is history for fine art this week. We practiced Arts and Whistle. We did a quick review, naming the staff and the measures and bar lines and all of those, the notes. And then we practiced playing Mary Had a Little Lamb together. Each of the kids went individually and then we played together so that they each had a chance to go. Okay. And then for our science this week, we had 2 experiments because we made up for last week with our snow week. And this is what we ended up doing, which is the solar system model. And so it's similar to the one that I showed last week, but we got to do it in class, which was super fun. And so we used about a 2-inch strip of yellow on a 15-inch black piece of paper. So this signifies the size of the sun. And then we had planet stickers, which are super cute, we got to use. And so we just kind of measured out a little bit with where the placement of each of the planets. And then right here, we used glitter glue to make the asteroid belt, and that was super fun for the kiddos. And then our other project was constellations, and we just had a normal 8.5 by 11 black sheet of paper. We folded it in half, and then we did the Big Dipper on the bottom, and so we used the foil silver stars. We each of the kids had a chance to place the stickers, and so we did the Big Dipper on the bottom, and then we lifted up the top and they did the Little Dipper, so it looked like it was kind of pouring into it. And then we used white crayon to connect the stars, kind of like connect the dots. And so that was our 2 experiments this week. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and we will see you in January for week 13.